Hello again everyone, Craggy here. Um, Galvatron, Armada Galvatron, who's a repaint of Armada Megatron. Uh, he's he's getting reviewed because it's Mad Bot Monday or Mad Monday, um, and Galvatron pretty mad already. Let's just have a look at this guy and we'll see how much more mad he can get. He's got, well, he's a tank obviously. He's got swivelly turret. The barrel of the gun moves up and down, and he's got little grabby claws there because he's got to catch them all the minicons. I'm trying to remember if there's a way to activate that. I don't think there is. But he does have some gimmicks in this mode. Let's take a little minicon. He comes with one, but this is not the one that he comes with. If you've spotted what he is, you might know where this is going. So put this on, and then put it on properly, and then pull it back, and you can lock it in place, and that lifts up his little missile launcher. Now, two little missiles go in there, and each one has a little thing to fire out. He also has some lights and sounds, but I don't have any batteries in him. You peg him on there, and he makes some noise. Minicons can also peg on millions of other places on him. He has no way of activating this with the minicon, but he has a little flip out motion here, where it opens up this front tread to put loads more minicons on, etc. And those clip on like this. Right. He also has this bit on the front here, which has a port on the top to put a minicon on, and another one on the bottom. So quite cool. You can have him sort of launching a plane out. Yeah, there's the side of him here. It has a bit that pulls out and then opens up. You can store a minicon in there. You could little minicon coffin. And this side, a little ramp that flips out, and a little grabby claw. So, little innocent minicon, minding his own business, going up the ramp, and then he gets grabbed by this claw and pulled into a little space that hardly any minicon can go. But yeah, it's another little gimmick. It really emphasises the size of this guy, or the theoretical size of him. He's pretty standard sort of Voyager size, but the detailing on him makes it feel a lot bigger, which is pretty cool. The colours are really nice. He's got this sort of, it's not quite purple, it's sort of a across like a burgundy sort of purple, uh, light grey, and loads of little battle damage bits on him, which are quite nice. Let's get him transformed. It's pretty straightforward. You pull out the legs, and then flip his feet up and his heels up, and then just spin that round. Let's do the turret as well at this point. It flips round to the front, and you flip out the panels on the sides, and his arms just pull out, and then you can close these flaps back up, and then dynamic head reveal time, pull the flaps down, and he's got his head out. Quite a nice head. Black face, red eyes, nice gold accents through him. He's got a lot more lilac-y sort of purple on him in here, and some nice big Decepticon logos on him. Posability's not an awful lot, that and that. Elbows, and this fist rotates. Oh, and the forearm rotates. Same on this side. This fist doesn't rotate. I'll show you why in a minute. His legs don't move forwards or backwards. They do move out of the way and in the way at the knees. So you can give him a nice sumo pose if you really want to. I don't really like to do that, but you can do it if you want. Oh, and the elbows do, the shoulders do sort of move, although you're not going to get an awful lot out of that because the backpack's in the way. This one comes a little bit more, and whilst we've got him out like that, let's put the mini-con back on and show you the nice little gimmick that this has. He's a little knife that pops out, little prison shiv. That's kind of it for mini-con gimmicks in this, but he's not done being mad. As you've seen by the little mini-con, I also have his big giant mate, Tidal Wave, who, if Galvatron so desires, can dismember his mate and then can use him as weaponry. Now, this goes on one arm. The two arms join together and they can attach on another arm. And the legs sort of attach, but not that well. They're a bit dubious. We'll do the arms first. So you can peg this one on here. The arm add-on bits will go on either of the arms. It doesn't make a whole lot of difference, I don't think, which. That gives him a big shield fist kind of deal going on. And then this one has the little claws there. If you plug this on here and then clip those on. Maybe it does matter. It might just be I don't have them clipped all the way on. No, the clips are not one to go on this arm, but you get the gist. He's got a big massive thing. I suppose that could be some kind of energy weapon. And shield hand thing on here. Now to attach the legs, you've got to pull up his chest. And what I usually do for this is flip this round. This is supposed to be another mode for him anyway, with the cannon around the front, sort of power up sort of mode. And then you see this clip on here, clips onto his back. His back as such, the waist part of him, and it gives him like extra legs that come out his back. I think you could probably fold them up into their more or less their vehicle mode look. Don't go all the way up, but you can get them up a little bit to give them a sort of jetpack. Or you could fold them down at his sides. To be sort of stabilizers because he's got so much stuff going on him. It's just mad. It's like Optimus Prime usually gets a load of add-on stuff, and I always feel it's a bit unfair because really the good guys shouldn't need loads of extra help. But this is the real example of me seeing sort of Megatron or Galvatron get a power up from one of his friends. Oh, that made a sound. Yeah, there is batteries in this. Okay, but Megatron, you don't pull it off that well, mate. It might look better if you didn't have all that crap on you. There is a purple version of Tidal Wave that might look a little bit better, but as it is, as powerful as it looks, it's no new pair of trousers, which Optimus Prime usually gets. Megatron, he looks a lot chunkier when he's in his combined Super Ultra Destroyer mode, but as good as that is, he doesn't have extra height. Um, he still does. He still just looks like a bit of a weakling, really, next to a Super Mode Optimus Prime. And the Armada Prime in his Super Mode with a trailer, just still a lot bigger than this guy. It still looked like an unfair fight. Uh, all this crap on him just weighing him down, and probably making him a lot slower and just quite unwieldy, really. I can't see that that would have helped him that much. Then Optimus got Overload or the Ultra Magnus from Energon, so I've got plus Jetfire to attach onto him. So Prime really had a lot of stuff going on for him, and Megatron gets an arm thing, and yeah, it's a good idea, but it doesn't work out in principle. It's these two guys on their own a lot better than combined, I would say, especially Tidal Wave. It's really awesome, but this guy a lot better, lot better for me than the Megatron version. It had a lot of green and just this is a lot more Decepticon-y, a lot more Galvatron, but even a lot more Megatron. It looks very Beast Wars Megatron, but in a vehicle form. I like that about him a lot. And a lot of the gimmicks with the little coffin and the ramp bit, they're all cool. The Shiv, I love the Shiv. And the way that this hand then is spring loaded, you could almost pose him sort of grabbing something and it would kind of grab round it. It's a bit mad, the whole combined mode. So, Mad Monday.